MV's checked in.
And during Ariza's career, he has established himself as an effective role player and fantastic outside shooter and a tenacious defender.
Here's Wall. The 9-footer's on the mark.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
Oh, that's a tough shot. I mean, you have to have confidence in your abilities to even take it.
LeBron passes to MP from 13. Here's Davis, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Ball against MP. No good from 18. Los Angeles leading by 16.
Chris, fitting, right, that Russell Westbrook began a charity called the Why Not Foundation. Because that sort of sums up his attitude on the court. Put a challenge in front of him, and he'll say, why not?
Yeah, he's always been fearless, and there's nothing he can't do on the court, period. And Russell's charity, you mentioned, the Why Not Foundation, does a lot of great work with young people in our at-risk communities.
All with it, now defended by MP. Again, the miss by Wall. L.A. has gone 3 of 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Here's MP, and that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And the rejection by MP.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle in this quarter in terms of scoring.
The feed to Davis. Oh, he jams it right over Christian Wood. Wow.
Whoa. AD sending a message there. Flexing on the potential.
To stop the run. That one wide left. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And the dunk by MP.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Their poise has been tremendous. Being excellent at both ends has them increasing this lead.
Timeout called the Rockets.
And now in the second half of his career, Russell Westbrook wants rings. He knows he's getting older and has no time to waste. It's why he plays with such passion.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Davis. Howard comes in for James. Carmelo Anthony, he's checked in for Trevor Ariza. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Russell Westbrook.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
It's deflected. Inside. Makes it off the glass.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Pass to Jordan. Feeds it to Anthony. Anthony drawing the double team. MP. The shot, no good.
That's a shot they're always happy to get, even when he blows the finish.
And Porter, here we go. And finished off by Porter.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. And we felt it. Even over here, we felt it. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
With 1 on the clock. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Christopher's got 6 points. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. Back to the action after this word. And now, a chance to hear LeBron James expound on the difference between offense.
More delicate than defense.
You know, Greg, I could listen to him talk basketball all day.
And he makes a valid point. You can't just hustle your way to great offense. It takes time and chemistry.
Welcome back, everyone. It's Noche Latina in the NBA as we resume action. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Los Angeles?
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them at early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
So with Davis sitting on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel has out there. MP out there with Kendrick Nunn. Then there's Howard. Then it's Anthony, and it's Jordan in at the center. Nunn passes to Carmelo. The pass to MP. He feeds it to Jordan. Howard trying to free himself up. A shot by Jordan, no good. MP, no good. Rockets trail by 17. Passes it to Christopher. Now Porter. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Christopher, no good. Los Angeles has gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. Here's Anthony, and the Lakers with another miss. Rockets have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Outside, Porter. Pass to Şengün. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Porter, and he banks in the layup. Porter's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
MP passes to Howard. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. And again, no good by the Lakers. Christopher, no good. Los Angeles leading by 15. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Swiped away. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. The Rockets shoot their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. The first free throw is... And so it's Los Angeles. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. He's checked in for the Lakers. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. To the inside. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Well, just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
Lays it up and banks it in. MP's got 6.
And the level of concentration MP has, looking assertive on that physical finish.
We've got Green, Jae'Sean Tate out there with Wood. Then there's Gordon, and it's Wall in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now. It's Ariza on the wing, defended by Gordon. Here's the 3. That's good from Ariza on the assist by Davis. 10 points for him.
They couldn't have asked for much more from him. He's been a key force in their offense.
And Wall kicks to Green. Outside Gordon. Back to Wall. could use a bucket. They kick it out to Green. A second chance effort. The shot will not fall. Good D by Ariza.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And it's Davis with the jam.
LeBron James. The timing Davis has. He has a sense for when to rise up and slam down the alley-oop.
And so it's Wall. He brings it up for Houston. Nothing yet for them in the third quarter. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Davis. Hey, Chris, at this point in Wall's career, what are you seeing from him in terms of his mindset?
I said, Kevin, you don't get recognition as a point guard if you don't win. Well, he's all about team success right now, looking for that elusive chip.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Dwight Howard's checked in for Davis. Carmelo Anthony comes in for Trevor Ariza. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Russell Westbrook. Howard, the pass to MP. And it's good for 2.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Houston's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. It's Wall with the drive. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Wall's got his second bucket of the night.
There's no let up in John Wall's attack. He makes his mind up that he's scoring, and then he just does.
From 12 feet out. Good. He hits the jump shot.
And this has been a great job of just getting in. Middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Wall against Nunn. Wall passes to Garuba. Good D by James. For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Anthony looking it over. James in the post. Here's MP. Howard trying to free himself up. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Howard's got his first 2 points of the night.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Timeout called, the Rockets.
And a wise move to call timeout there. They need to settle down a bit. They've been playing out of control at times here, and it shows with their turnover numbers.
Substitution on the court.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. You sometimes hear people say games are called too close. Are you of the mind that the refs need to let them play?
I'm understanding the mindset that the refs need to understand that we didn't come to watch them, and they need to be consistent. That's all guys ever complain about. You see a guy going up to the ref, he's usually saying, hey, you didn't call that on the other end, or you called that on the other end. So consistency, these guys are trying to do their job to the best of their ability, but you need to be more consistent.
Taking a look at the Lakers. The 2 megastars are the big men, LeBron and Davis. Russell Westbrook out there with MP. And it's Ariza in at the small forward. Ariza dishes to James. Shoots over Tate. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. Good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
Gordon inside. Ariza covering. Shot clock at 6. Here's Porter. Rebounded by the Lakers. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the foul against Houston.
The D has to be careful guarding MP. He's skilled at finding ways to attract contact while shooting.
Free throw good, MP. Green, he's checked in for Houston. And both free throws good for MP.
And there haven't been too many players who've had to prove themselves as much as MP. With all the hype he had coming into the league, he had to go out and make the doubters into believers.
And it's Gordon missing.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
No good. Rockets trail by 21. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to Green. And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out of games. Has load management gone too far, you think?
Not a practice, but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lists at higher levels later in their careers. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players. What a read from MP. I love how he looks to get it to his open teammates.
Here's Wall. He can't get that one to fall. Good defense by MP. Floats it up for Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
He can dominate. I mean, beat you up in so many ways, and Davis is giving this D a thumping tonight.
And it's Wall with the ball for Houston. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Here's Green. And Davis sends it back, and he gets it back.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Lakers.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
And they cap off the season series with one more win. It's been nothing but W's, 4 straight. And what a huge standout performance it was
for Davis.
You have to focus on the steals he came up with. They were huge factors in the end result. Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
And Davis gets it to go on the assist by MP.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who was the better team. I mean, they proved it with this one.
Davis against Wall. Here's Wood. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you next time.
Yo, were you the one watching my stream?
Yeah, I had one of them on my phone.
Your what?
I was watching it on my phone.
Dude,
that dunk that you got, when he passed it, bro, that was dirty.
Why'd you say he has no contest build?
Oh, it's like it seemed like that because like when we went for the layup and some guy was guarding you, you still made it.
No, Dad. Hold up. Hold up. Alright, what did you say? Yo.
Yeah, I didn't say anything.
And what do you mean, get the girl's number?
The cheerleaders.
Huh? Oh, I get it now. Hey.
Yo.
I have something to tell you.
Alright.
I have a girlfriend.
Hey, my guy.
I thought you were gonna treat me like Wyatt and go, get up.
No, it's just because Wyatt is Wyatt. I don't like Wyatt.
That's a good point. Alright.
No, and because literally, do you know how many girlfriends he has cheated on? He's had 15 at once. He's a player, and not a good player.
He's not a my player. He's a bad player. Should I go to increase my driving layup or my 3-point?
3.
Alright.
Because then, you can get screens, and then you can just shoot.
Great. I have to go against the Washington Wizards.
Oh, damn. Yeah, how's this?
Yo, look at my assists per game. And my points. It's not
3.5
that bad.
and 10.1 points. You know how many points I have per game?
How many?
Like 6.
Like 6?
It's only because I have my 3-point all the way up. Like literally, they're at 100.
Dang, buddy.
Wait, no, sorry. It's at like right now. It's at 93, and I only have a 75 overall.
It's not bad though.
Yeah, I just spent money on them.
Oh,
that?
I forgot to tell you something.
Yeah.
What is your dream, Charizard? Shiny or rainbow?
Charizard.
Oh, but like, okay, which one is better in your opinion? The rainbow, VMAX, Gigantamax, Charizard, or the shiny one?
The landscape outside the arena. It's another beautiful
I like the
sunny day
shiny.
in Los Angeles.
Okay.
Hello from
You're not gonna believe me when I say this, but I pulled it today.
Ain't no way.
Bet, bro. Hold up. Hold up. Is your phone charged? Is your phone charged?
Yeah, I got it on the.
And here at the
Bet.
broadcast table. How about that for an introduction, Candace Parker?
Thank you. I hope I live up to this.
Dude, this new PlayStation Plus, it's not a new game. The PlayStation Plus game goes through like Legends. Is literally so fun. You can play 2 players.
Okay. But go look at the picture I sent you.
On what, Snapchat or Messenger Kids?
Snapchat.
Huge is the draw for players to come and play in LA.
Well, first and foremost,
No, not
it's
LA.
LA. It's the city of angels. You win here,
Ooh,
you are a winner forever.
Westbrook, you are
And to
trash.
play with guys,
Yeah.
especially LeBron James, who is a
Oh no.
And Anthony Davis definitely has a solid.
Yeah, I pulled it today. It was one of the first cards I pulled.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Last game for him, he picked up.
Oh, that was a juke right. Oh, was that foul on me? Oh, that was me.
Take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
Come on.
First free throw is good. And some changes here for the Lakers. Howard's checked in for Anthony Davis, and Nunn is subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Avdia, he's checked in for Washington.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Now here's Nunn. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. MP.
I'm so wait, what?
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the board.
How did I not?
He takes it in, and he banks in the layup.
Now, how you missed it?
Well, people talk about the particular challenges of being a WNBA player. Travel comes up a lot, Candace. How much of those conditions?
Kendrick Nunn. It's on bronze. Bro, let me through. Oh my god, I just wasted all my stamina on people.
About travel from one city to the next.
Okay, I mean it could be better, but you know, the NBA in the 80s, early 90s, they.
Bro, you better shoot that, Kendrick.
We gotta continue to grow our game.
Thank you.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offense.
My thing is delayed.
Love his confidence.
I don't know. It probably is.
Hachimura, the pass to Beal.
Just because I'm live streaming.
Drives to the hoop. Basket's good. 7 points in the game.
This, to me, is one of Bradley Beal's advantages. The defense has got to respect the perimeter jump shot.
Oh my god, people are literally double
Now here's
teaming
Anthony.
me even though I don't
In
have
his
the
last
ball.
outing, he had 11 points. Here's MP.
Get that. Oh my god.
Second
You
chance effort.
loser.
And Howard with the lay-in.
And we're